Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know it.
Hello YouTube, it's your girl Kimberly. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. In this video, I am going to talk to you about whether or not you are tired of hearing about the Sephora sale. So I am a part of the problem, so that's why I figured who better to start this conversation than me. So if you want to know more and see me play with one of the goodies that I got, keep watching. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. I really appreciate you being here, and we want you to stay. So in order to keep you coming back, we would like for you to subscribe to the channel. It is a free and easy way for you to support the channel. I make videos on hair, beauty, skincare, nails, tech. We talk about a lot of different things here, and we would love to have you be a part of the conversation. So hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and like this video if you like the video. Also, if you can, I would love to hear your comments below in terms of how do you feel about Sephora as a store? Are you tired of hearing about the sale? Just to get your general input, because I would like to know, is it just me? Or maybe it's an everyone thing. I don't know. So maybe I'm in a certain corner of the algorithm where it keeps giving me this stuff. But anyway, let's jump into it. So I went to Sephora and during Rouge. Since I spent too much money there, I was able to go starting November 1st. Shop till I dropped, and I got a few things. The thing I'm most excited about, I'm going to share with you guys today. It is the Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 6 Freedom Palette. So this is the box, and I'm going to show you guys the palette. This is the palette breaks down into like 3 smaller palettes. So this is the little sleeve that the palette goes in. This is the actual palette. Sorry, I don't want to flash out with the light. This is like the mirror part that comes out. We're going to take it apart, use it, and I'm going to do a little look with it. I also have here with me, this palette is all, actually let me show you guys. This palette is all shimmers. So in terms of creating a look with it, there you go, you guys can see it's all shimmer. So I am going to use the Patrick Ta Master Mattes palette to break it up a little bit, because I'm not going to do a full shimmer look because that's crazy. So let's get into it. I'm going to unwrap, show off a little bit, and then also talk. So let's see if we can get the ASMR vibes. Oh man, so yeah, so I'm so excited about this palette. Like I said, this is a mirror, which is super cool. I have nails, so I don't even know if I'm able to get it out. There we go. There we go. It's the mirror. Oh, and it has like, oh, it has a little sticker on it, so it won't blind you guys too much. So that's the mirror, and it just clicks right into the top. I'm so excited for this palette. I don't even think you guys understand. Danessa Myricks makes some amazing shadow palettes. This is my first one from her because I'm late to the party. But and one of the hype about this palette is that it's basically 3 little individual palettes. So I'm taking a little foam out the back. And what you can do is lift one of the palettes out, and then you can stack them and put the mirror on top as a topper. That's like the magnet holding it in place. You can see that's like one little individual palette. I'm so scared I'm gonna break this thing, so I'm treating it like a little baby. But yeah, so that is that. Excited about this palette. So are you tired of hearing about the Sephora sale? I do know that for a lot of us, myself included, the Sephora sale is a huge deal. Every year we count down to the 2 times in March and November where we get a deal on some of our favorite beauty products. And it absolutely is a good time. But also, it can be a lot, because especially if you follow a lot of YouTubers or a lot of social media people who are into the beauty community, it seems like you're getting inundated with videos about this sale. So as a eyeshadow primer, I use concealer. So I will be using the One Size Turn Up the Base Butter Silk concealer. I have the shade D Dark 3 Golden. So I'm going to lay that down first and then go in with the shadows. Yeah, so it can be overwhelming because you hear all these people just constantly doing videos on what you should buy before the sale starts and then what they bought as a haul after the sale. And it is, sometimes I think for a certain point, depending on my mood, it'll be interesting because I'm like, ooh, I want to see what other people are getting. But then some videos can take a super angry turn where they're just like, none of this stuff was worth it and don't buy any of this and all this stuff is horrible. And I'm just like, well, what did you like? Because is anything that you like going to be on sale? Maybe let's take the positive vibe. And for this year particularly, there has been a big wave of videos of people who are just talking crap about or saying that they dislike their experience with the most viral products that a lot of people have been waiting all year to try, and that they say it doesn't work for them. And I kind of feel bad, especially for younger people in beauty. Those of us who are a certain age, we understand that each YouTuber has their own style, their own skin tone type that may or may not be different or the same as yours. So I'm thinking of the young girl who's been saving up all her little coins to get the new Makeup by Mario insert powder here, and you're just basically saying it's crap, and that was the one thing she was looking forward to. And I'm like, oh, like, you could say you don't like it without being so angry. And if it was that heartbreaking and upsetting, why didn't you return it? You didn't have to keep it. So even more heartbreaking, I dropped my Patrick Ta Master Mattes palette, so my favorite shade cracked. That's brown right there. But we're going to be using the other brown in the crease, and then I might come back in with the darker brown just in the corner. But so I really hate that because I'm just like, you could say it didn't work for me without dragging the product, like, unless it was something really egregious, like if it made your eyes burn, then I'll give you grace. What's another thing that's really excessive? If like your skin peeled off, then I totally get why you're dragging on it. But if you had dry skin and it was patchy on your dry patches, is that not expected? If you have dry patchy skin, that thing will stick to your dry patches. Did you exfoliate said dry patches, or did you just slap it on top of your skin that was already struggling? Like, make it make sense. But so, and seeing all these videos, like, I'm trying to, you know, I want to give people grace. This is supposed to be your platform to say how you're feeling, connect with the beauty community, and who knows, there's probably somebody else that has the same exact feeling as you, the same exact experience, and they're just waiting for someone else to say it, and you're the one who is saying it, and that's nice. But also, I'm just like, don't kill the vibes. We could still have a good time with this, you know. And I wonder how much of that is because of, in the United States, the economy, the election. We just have so many things that are stressing people out, that are making everyday life even more difficult than it needs to be. And I'm curious kind of what implications that's having on the way people are acting for this particular Sephora sale. Because I will say, it's funny, my being a millennial, when it comes to these kinds of videos and stuff, if it's like, if I'm not going to buy it, or I feel like it's not a good financial decision for me to get something, I'm just going to skip, hop, jump, not talk about it. But I've been seeing so many videos of people who are like, I can't afford this, and like, this is how I feel because I can't get it. And I'm just like, damn, that sucks. Like, I feel bad for you. But also, just like, log off, look into other stuff, get into different videos. I'll be watching cooking videos and all kinds of stuff, constantly consuming only makeup content. I mean, it's not, you could take a break and come back. Like, we're not going anywhere. So, ooh, I'm gonna start with this darker purple color. So I think that is very interesting. I've been noticing that trend on the social media streets. Ooh, this is pretty. It's like a dark purple that's like reflective. So if you have brown eyes, purples and greens look so gorgeous on brown eyes. So I'm going to start off using this darker purpley color. I'm going to smoke it out a little on the edges just to try to blend it better with my transition color that I already put down. And I'm going to go and do the other side. I think this is going to be an all purple look. And I think I'm coming in with the light purple next. So I've been using the center palette with the purple and the blue shades. Trying to keep it even. Hashtag astigmatism struggle. Okay, now I need to fix the shape on this side to make it even with the other one. There we go. So I am experiencing a little fallout down here. So I kind of knew that with the denosumerics. People were saying they were getting fallout, but there's so much glitter payoff in these, like it kind of makes sense that it's not, that there's a little bit behind. So, and I'm going to clean up my face when I come back with my final look. So that was like the darker purple. And now I think I want to go, I'm trying to figure out like which one of my brushes are actually going to pick these shades up in the proper way. Because, oh, that is gorgeous. You see that on the brush? Oh my God, I'm so hyped. Okay, let's do this side first. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. Oh my God, do y'all see that? And I'm not even done. Oh. Danessa! This was worth every penny. And I'm glad I waited to get it and it wasn't like impulse buy, because now it means like so much more to me, because I'm like, I already have planned out the looks I'm gonna do. I really, really like this palette. Oh my God. Come in the inner corner on this eye. Absolutely gorgeous. I actually think I'm gonna bring the glitter out a little further. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side too. And then trying to think, there's like a white in here, but I like the way this looks so pretty already. I'm like, do I risk it by trying to put one more color and then I throw it off? But I want to do it. I'm going to go with the tealy color that's in the same thing, and I'm going to do the inner corner with the teal. And then bring it up a little. Ooh, that's pretty. Bring it in a little bit up there. Oh, that's cute. That is so cute. So yeah, so definitely understand the whole vibe of anybody who's just like, I'm kind of tired of hearing about the Sephora sale. That's honestly why I made my video a short, because I'm like, I'm just gonna show y'all real quick what I got. I'm not gonna belabor the point. I'm obsessed with this eyeshadow palette. Yeah, I'm not gonna belabor the point. I'm gonna blend these edges out a little bit more with the darker purple color. I use this brush. Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna belabor the point anymore. People will understand what I got, why I got it. If you watch my channel, you know. If you don't, then you don't. But I didn't want to do a full, like, I've done the recommendation videos, all that stuff, and it just seems like for some reason this year I just felt like, okay, maybe, I don't want to say it's too much or it's the wrong time, but it just didn't feel right to want to go into all of that. So I say all of that to say this. I want to know, how do you guys feel about the Sephora collection, state of the beauty community? Where are you with your personal collection? I noticed I am staying in more and getting releases less. I'm not as excited about all the things that are coming out. It just doesn't hit the same anymore, and I'm not sure if it's because I'm older now. I have been into beauty since I was in college, which is a long time ago at this point. But I've seen so many iterations that, especially now that they're like, oh, everything is 2016 makeup, back to the trends we did before, and I'm like, okay, but we also have all those same products, so why y'all coming out with new things? Can't we just use what we were using back in 2016? But then some stuff like this palette comes out and I absolutely love it. So just again to show you guys what I use, like I said, this palette, it feels so weighty, and I absolutely love this, because these expensive palettes that are cardboard be pissing me off. I use this center one. That's the dark shade, that was the medium shade, and then that was the teal shade that I did last, and it looks absolutely beautiful and gorgeous, and worth the money for me. I will say, gone are the days of keeping stuff you don't like. Don't be embarrassed, take that thing back, even if you bought it within the correct take it back days at Sephora, because there are some things where it's like you get a quick second to try out the sample or the tester. The testers are dried out, used up, crusty, dusty, don't even apply the same as the product. So sometimes you have to bring it home to try it out and use it, and then you decide, guess what, I don't like it, didn't work how I thought it would, so bring it back, get something else, or get your money back, whatever. But yeah, like I said, definitely don't feel pressure, depressed to feel like you have to do this. We are going to have this whole cycle again in March. Sales coming back. Also, for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, a lot of the brands do individual website sales where they'll give you 30% off, because that's another thing. If you're not Rouge and you can't get 20% off, what's the point of going crazy for a sale where you only get 15 or 10% off? Like, that's not that big of a deal. Like I said, Credo's website, I saw had like a 30% off for some LYS beauty products the other day. Joe Malone is targeting me with ads now. I'm getting so many ads of people who are having sales. So definitely don't feel like if you didn't get it in the Sephora sale, like you're not going to be able to get it at a discount, because you will. I will just suggest that you go to that company's website now, sign up for the email newsletter, and keep your eye out, because the sales are coming. We already know everybody's going to be in Christmas mode, Black Friday, all the things. And I appreciate that they moved the Sephora sales savings event earlier, because I know that people are like, I want to buy the things I want before I have to buy gifts for my family and other people. So I get why they moved it up, but I'm also just like, so many more sales are coming, and there's going to be more pressure for the businesses to move this inventory at the end of the year. So definitely, if you were in a position where you couldn't get what you wanted now, don't worry about it. Like I said, go sign up for the brand website. And Ulta also is going to be having Black Friday sales too, apparently, so more coming soon. But I absolutely love my look. Like I said, leave your opinions in the comment section below, what you think about the Sephora sale. I would love to hear your opinion. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where I'll complete this look. So subscribe so you could go watch it. All right, bye.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be